www.thegreatwhitebrotherhood.org.
Physical forms. Our spiritual form is just a ball of light. But it contains all of our personality, and so on. So, once we are in heaven, we can create, with our minds, the form that we had when on earth, and we project that form to others, and they do the same to us. So others can recognize us, and we can recognize them. Now, with regard to spaceships. I will explain in stages, because, although it is quite simple, it is difficult to comprehend. We humans are two things in one, as you know. We are immortal spirit, with mind, higher self, and all the rest of it, and we animate a robot, that we call our physical body. We are used to seeing people, so we don't question any of that. Animals are the same, spirit animating a physical body. The physical body has been grown by the mother in her womb, and is actually made from the food that she eats during pregnancy. If we consider a snail, its shell is made from very hard material, that is, nevertheless, grown by the snail. If we want to travel, we need to manufacture a car, or a plane, or a boat, or whatever. Now, aliens are also an invisible life force, very much as we are. They do not naturally have bodies, because they have no real purpose, coming to our 3D world. They are interlopers, and so, have to manufacture things very much as we manufacture a body, to be able to relate to Earth. So, they manufacture the gray robots, the mantis, and so on. They put just enough intelligence in them, to be able to perform the tasks, that they need to do. We do much the same. We put just enough intelligence in a microwave oven, to allow it to cook food. We put just enough intelligence in a washing machine, to allow it to wash our clothes. We put more intelligence in a computer, because it performs more complex tasks. So, a gray, for instance, is a manufactured entity. Think of our physical body, animated by a spirit force remotely. This is exactly what we do. Our spirit is remote from our body, but animates it. I have not explained that very well, but I hope you can understand. The essential part is spirit manufacturing a physical object, a body. Now, this is the hard part. We are used to seeing manufactured beings, us, animals, gray aliens, and so on, as being made of flesh and blood, or of vegetable matter, and so we can accept that. But, it doesn't have to be made of flesh and blood. Suppose our spirit was capable of making a human robot, not of flesh and blood, but of metal. We are used to seeing the shape of life as either being humanoid, or animal-like, or fish-like, and so on, but it doesn't have to be. Suppose it was saucer-shaped, or cigar-shaped, or triangular-shaped. Suppose a living spirit creature, invisible life force like we are, was able to grow a body, that was both metallic instead of flesh and blood, and saucer-shaped, instead of human-looking. It would still be alive, because it could be animated by the spirit, just as we animate our body. Well, apparently, this is what a UFO is. It is a living creature, with a spirit animating it, and it is every bit as alive as you and I are, except that the body is a different shape. This body is adapted for its specific purpose, to enable little creatures to live inside it, Jonah and the whale, and looks to our eyes like a machine, but it is the living body of a spirit force, that created it, and animates it. We have heard of people who say that they felt that a UFO was alive, that is why, it is alive. That, also, is the reason why we humans have never been able, directly, to fly a UFO. They always have to be altered, so that it can be controlled by us. When one crashes, if the spirit force withdraws, the UFO effectively dies, just as our body dies after an accident. So, a UFO is a physical body, created by an alien spirit force, so as to be able to relate to our world, just as we create our body, so as to be able to relate to Earth. When we are looking at a UFO, we are looking at the body of a living creature. The spirit animating it, we never see, just as we never see the spirit animating our bodies.
Thank you for watching this video lesson. Please visit www.thegreatwhitebrotherhood.org for more lessons and free downloadable books.